Hello and welcome, this is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Neo Scavenger. So we had an encounter that didn't end up the ideal way you'd want an encounter end up, but we managed to kill a couple guys that were chasing us and trying to do us harm. Let's take a look at our medical situation. So we do have some cuts and things I'm going to need to address, but before I do that, I am going to go and try and find my camp. So it's going to take a couple turns to do this, and our injuries are not going to be addressed in this time period, but it is what it is. Now, this should be right here as our camp. Now, the question is the fire still there? It is, so that's fantastic. So we're going to go ahead, take this fire, and we're going to take the sticks, and we're going to stoke ourselves a new fire. Of course, we can't do that right now, but we will be able to do that in a little while. So, we're going to end our turn one more time. I am thirsty. We'll try and take care of that in a little bit. But first, I'm going to go into the crafting menu. And I think the fire may have burned out, unfortunately, in the interim. So we are going to have to craft a new fire, but that shouldn't be too hard. We're just going to grab this. We're going to grab our twigs. Oh, make sure we are doing our stacking thing. Grab the twigs. We're going to grab our trapping skill. And we're going to have ourselves a fire built. We're going to remove that. We're going to put that back in, and we're going to remove that, and we're going to get ourselves a full-on campfire. Now we can do things. All right, so the first thing I'm going to want to do is deal with the medical situation. So I have this whiskey bottle for a specific purpose, and that specific purpose is to deal with wounds. So whenever I have a minor cut or anything like that, I am going to use alcohol to try and cleanse the wound. So we're going to start up at the top with the head. We're going to go on to the chest. We're going to move on to the arm. We're going to move on to the other arm. And then finally, the leg. Now that was a lot of whiskey wasted, in my opinion, but we didn't have to use water for that. Now we're going to need to put the medical in our hand, and we're going to need to bandage all of the cuts. Okay, so that's good. We're going to go ahead and put that back in. We're going to take our spear, put it back in our hand. Now we're going to go to the crafting. Did I not pick up that can? I did not pick up that can. Damn it, I am going to have to go back because I forgot to bring the can with me. Oh no, it's in my pocket. It was just not on the medical screen. That's fine. I was about to be a little upset with myself, but that's okay. We're good. Now we're going to need to sterilize the water. And there is a couple sources of water going on. Okay. Hold on. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. So let's craft up the water. So ideally we want to craft this water separately. So I'm going to go ahead, do that, and that, the fire, and our can. So what we're getting here is sterilized water. So we're going to confirm, clear, firm, clear. So we probably only have enough actions to sterilize one more thing of water. Oh, this water is thankfully... Oh, we already had a group of sterilized water. That's good. So I'm not going to be able to sterilize this water just yet. I really don't have much to do at this point. So what we're going to do, go into the inventory, and we're just going to drink the water we just sterilized. So use and use. We were thirsty. We needed to take care of that. And then as far as our food goes, I'm going to go ahead and squirt a ketchup packet into my mouth. And that's going to be our sustenance for the night. Okay, so I think we're more or less good to go. I could make myself a can noise trap, which might not be a bad idea. So let's go ahead. If we have the crafting time to do it, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think I need the trapping skill. I'm not positive on that. We do need some string here. I should have taken some with me. We're going to need this as well. Where's the string? Did I not take the string with me? Could have swore I took string with me, but it's possible I forgot it. Okay, I'm not seeing the string here, so apparently I'm an idiot and I forgot the string. Yes, I forgot the string. So that was a problem. That's a problem. I needed that string. All right, well, it is what it is. We're just not going to have to... we're not going to have the trap that I want. But let's go to our camp. We're going to put our new fire in here, and we're going to try and get some sleep here. Hopefully we don't have too many people trying to bug us. Okay, so we woke up during the night. Let's go ahead and take a look at our condition. Okay, it looks like we're pretty good here. All we've got is the pain tolerance, and that's going up. So what I need to do is take a look at our fire. So it has burned down a little bit, so I'm going to want to stoke that. But I can't, unfortunately, because I don't have any action points. So we'll end the turn and hope the fire does not burn out. Okay, the fire burned out, probably, I would guess. But we're now into the morning, so I could just move on at this point, and I'm frankly thinking about it. Now, I could go back and try and get my string. The problem is, where do I put it? We've got an inventory full of stuff. What I could do is just squirt all these ketchup packets into my mouth. But they don't appear to do anything for thirst, which is a problem. Because I can put stuff like that in there. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and squirt all these ketchup packets into my mouth. We're going to sate our hunger as much as we can. And I'm going to just go back and get that string. I can always get more string other places, though, so I don't know how crucial that is. We should probably just go and scavenge at this point. Because I don't have botany, it's going to be a lot harder to find food. Unless, of course, we're killing dogs, and I can cook them. But unfortunately, I haven't gotten particularly lucky as far as that goes. All right, let's just go over here and start scavenging. Okay, we've got a locked storage shed. Unfortunately, I have no means of doing anything with that, but we have an abandoned mobile home and an abandoned house. We're going to go ahead and do this one first. And I'm going to continue to use my lighter here to try and find stuff. Okay, we managed to find a really nice canvas backpack. So this is going to take care of a lot of our problems with storage. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and use this in our hand because that makes more sense as it is in better shape. And we'll stick this plastic bag in our pocket. We have a squirrel snare. We might as well take that with us. We've got dirty rags. I'm definitely going to take that with us. And we're going to put one on our face. The bottle we can use to make glass for us if we want. I'm going to put this water in that bottle. We're going to take the whiskey bottle. This is a very large capacity backpack, so I'm very happy with that. And it should help me survive quite a bit here. So we're going to take the lighter, we're going to put that back in our pocket. We're going to take the ketchup packets, put that in our pocket. And the broken bottle takes up more space. So I think I'm just going to take the glass shards. This is just going to be used for cutting things that we need to cut. We're going to take the squirrel snare with us, hoping that that will get us some food perhaps at night. And we're, of course, going to take the assorted parts with us. Okay, so that wasn't too bad of a find. Let's continue to scavenge here. I'm going to go ahead and go to the mobile home. And we're going to use the lighter yet again to try and help find some stuff. We don't find anything. And we're going to need to move on. So let's end our turn. Okay, so this dude has something on his back. Looks like a backpack. He doesn't look like he has any weapons, so we've just found ourselves another victim. We've been very aggressive in this playthrough, and I think we're going to continue with that. So let's go ahead and kill this guy. So I'm going to try and find him. I'm going to try and find him. There he is. I'm going to go ahead and demand his surrender, see if he will cooperate. He decides to discharge me, so we're going to advance at him. He does have a metal saucepan. I actually want that metal saucepan, though, so that's good. Hopefully he doesn't break it in trying to fight me. So I'm going to go ahead and threaten him here. Let's see how he feels about that. He's just going to continue to charge at me, so we're just going to advance. We do have the range advantage going for us, so we're going to advance one more time. I'm going to give him another chance to... no, we'll just advance. Okay, now I'm going to give him a chance to surrender. This is his last chance. He tries to retreat from me, but cannot. Okay, well, we'll just advance here. Okay, now we're in perfect range of him. I can try and leg trip him here, which probably is a good idea. So I'm going to go ahead and try for this leg trip, and we'll confirm. Okay, so he advanced towards me. He's still not in range to do anything to me. I have managed to trip him, and he has fallen to the ground, and he is open to an attack. So he has fallen invulnerable. Let's just go ahead and do a melee surge here and try and murder him. Okay, so I do manage to hit him, it looks like, with the melee surge. So I'm going to need a moment to recover, which is fine. We managed to hit him in the lower chest with the spear, lacerating him. He's coughing up blood. He's stunned and unable to move for a moment, so that's fine. He's going to have a turn wasted. I've carved into his upper right arm with the spear as well, and I've lacerated his upper stomach with the spear. He is in severe pain and is having trouble concentrating. So that one turn of attack is done quite a lot for us. Okay, so he is still on the ground, but he's not vulnerable like he was before. So I'm just going to give him a normal spear stab here. Okay, so I managed to hit him again. He is, his lower left leg was shredded. He's stunned and unable to move, and now he's unconscious. So he is an easy a target. So I'm going to go ahead, switch over to my punch, and we're just going to advance up to him so that we're in range, and we're going to beat the living crap out of him with the melee surge. Okay, he's now dead. So we're going to take a look at what he had. First things first, pants, not interested. Rags, we're going to take because we can stack that. We have another hide glove, which is fantastic. Now we have 2 hide gloves. One's in bad shape, but that's okay. He does have another shoe. It's a left shoe, so we're going to take that so that if our other shoes fall apart, we've got backup shoes. He's got the saucepan. I'm taking that for sure, as that's going to allow us to boil more water. And we're going to go ahead and empty out his backpack. He does have a chunk of cured meat. I think I'm just going to go ahead and eat that right now. Fortunately, that has made me thirsty, which is not what I had in mind, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and put this plastic bag here. We're going to take this backpack. We're going to put it in our hand because that's going to give us even more cargo capacity. We're going to take this. We're going to put it here. So thirst is a little bit of an issue with this playthrough, but we do have water, and I think we should probably drink that right now. So I'm going to put that here. This should be the sterilized water. It is. So we're going to use that. Okay, so I'm going to need to do a water run at some point. So I managed to get through this fight without too much difficulty. We managed to kill the guy fairly quickly, and I don't know, does this help at all with your map? Let's see. I'll put it in my inventory. Okay. Let's see if I take a look at my map. Doesn't look like it helps at all, so I'm just going to go back into the inventory. I'm going to drop this map. I don't really see the point of having a map on me. Okay, well that went pretty well, and I'm glad I did that encounter. Now, unfortunately, I did tire myself out quite a lot doing that encounter, so we're just going to move on, I think, at this stage, but I am going to want to eventually look for a source of water if I can find it. So we're going to walk up on top of this hill, and I think we're going to move into the abandoned buildings to try and scavenge. But if I can find a source of water... Now, I know I've seen some back here, so if we really have to, I'll go back, but that's not really ideal in my opinion. Okay, let's move here, then let's move here. That's going to be our turn. We've successfully moved away from the scene of the crime. Let's go ahead and scavenge here. So we have another locked storage shed. So this is going to be important to come back to if we find a means to deal with that. So first, we're going to go to the normal storage shed. We're going to use our lighter. And it looks like we found a bunch of stuff. So, fortunately, that backpack is in bad shape. But we do have some bullets. Now, does it work in this rifle? No, it doesn't. But we're going to take it anyway. And I'm going to stick that right there. We have some clean rags, which we can add into our medical pouch. We've got a nice pair of pants here, which is in much better condition than the pair of pants that we currently have. And it's going to have a better pocket anyway, so we're going to go ahead and switch that out, and then we're going to put this stuff back in our pocket. Now, ideally, I'd like to put the strap on the better pair of binoculars. I'm just going to take this one bag with me. I'm going to put that lighter back in. I'm going to take the packets, put them in there as well. Okay, let's do it like this so that we could put some string or something in there. We've got ourselves a nice condition t-shirt, probably nicer condition than we already have on. I'm going to take this t-shirt with me though. And I'm even going to take this one with me because we can use that to craft with. Okay, let's put that back on. And we'll take the pair of pants with us as well, as that's not too bad. We've got ourselves a nice condition box. Now, the bag we have should be better than the box, so I'm just going to leave the box for now, although it is in pretty good condition. All right, let's go to our crafting screen, because I'm going to want to take the strap. I mean, really, it's just a piece of string, so... yeah, all right, well, we'll confirm that. We'll put that back up there. We'll take this, better condition, and we'll confirm. Okay, so now we have the better binoculars with the strap. We're going to take that, put it around our neck. Like so. Now we could see farther. And I'm pretty happy about that. Can we do anything with the backpack, crafting-wise? The one that's in bad shape? Doesn't look like it. All right. That's fine. Let's continue to scavenge then. So we'll go to the destroyed office building, as that is the last place we have to go, and we'll use our lighter yet again. And nothing useful was found. Okay, pretty good. Let's move where we can see, rather than where we cannot. Okay, we should be able to move in here. Okay. Source of water is going to be a problem if I don't find one soon. Oh, there's a source of water right there. Okay, so we can kill this dog for food, too. So this should be a good spot to, you know, take things, scavenge, and what have you. All right, so let's start scavenging here. We've got another locked storage shed. This is like the mother lode for that. We're going to start with the abandoned office tower. And we're going to use our lighter yet again. Okay, nothing useful. That sucks. In a way, we're kind of wasting our lighter doing this, but let's confirm. We did manage to find some things here. The important thing is going to be the tarp, which is going to allow us to get some shelter. We also found a multi-tool, which is going to help out for crafting quite a bit. So I'll just stick that in the backpack, I guess. Alternatively, I could put it in here, and then we'll put the can over here. Okay, so we have a lot of bottles of water. We're going to take those with us. Because the more water we can carry, the better. Or rags. Do that. And don't have an easy way to take this last bottle of water. Yeah. Just the way that my inventory space is worked out. I don't think I'm going to be able to take it. But that's a fair number of bottles of water. So, all right, we're going to be good there. Let me go ahead and continue to scavenge here. I use the lighter. Didn't find anything, but we have alerted potential threats. Go ahead and go to the destroyed office building. That's the last place to scavenge here. Use our lighter. And we didn't find anything. So that was kind of a not great haul. I'm going to go over to the water spring with my last action point, and we'll end our turn. Oh, hello. Hello there. All you have is a punch, huh? Alright, well, it looks like you're a candidate for being killed and giving me your stuff. I'm going to go ahead and demand your surrender, just to give you a chance, if you want to. Okay, he's going to charge at me. When I did my strong playthrough, I was getting a lot of surrenders. Not so much in this playthrough. I guess strong is one of the things you have. I mean, you look, you know, threatening, so they don't want to hang with you. Okay, he's going to. Okay, I'm tired, which is unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and threaten this guy. Oh, he fell down earlier. All right, that's fine. Let's go ahead and advance on him again. Okay, he's going to continue to charge. We're going to continue to just slowly move our way on up. He is tough, so I have to keep that in mind. It's probably going to take a lot to kill him. Let's continue to advance here. Okay, we're starting to get close. I'm going to demand his surrender one more time, giving him a chance. And then I'm going to threaten him, hoping that he'll get within range of my attacks. He's fallen to the ground, so we're going to advance on him. Fortunately, we didn't manage to take advantage of the fall just yet, but we're going to go ahead and hit him with our spear. We have the range on him. Okay, we did manage to hit him. We gashed his upper left leg, and he's stunned and unable to move. He is now within range of me, so I'm just going to go ahead and melee surge him, try and kill him. Okay, let's see. I missed him, apparently. So he is going to get a chance to attack me here. So he does punch me, and he hits me in the left arm with his punch. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a normal spear thrust here. Okay. He does manage to get me to miss yet again. We're going to try and headbutt him. Okay, so it looks like the headbutt worked. So I hit him with the headbutt. I have hit him in the lower stomach. He's fallen to the ground and he's exposed to an easy attack. We're just going to go ahead and kick him to try and keep him down. Okay, so he tries to get up. I kick him in the lower chest and he's fallen back down to the ground. We're going to kick him again. Okay, he has his right leg battered. He's vulnerable and on the ground. We're going to go ahead with the melee surge now. Okay, this time it hits. So we hit him. I managed to do what to him? So we lacerate his upper chest. He's coughing up blood. He's stunned. I gash him in the lower right arm, and he's in severe pain. And then I lacerate him in the left arm as well. So he's not in good shape. Okay, so he's managed to get back up. We could headbutt him again. Trying to knock him down, or we could just stab him with our spear and try and finish this. Let's stab him with the spear one more time. Okay, he did manage to dodge out of the way. So let's attack him again. Okay, so he parries me. Let's attack him again. Okay, so he's being a little bit of a punk right now, but eventually I'll be able to kill him. Okay, so I do manage to hit him. He's unconscious. We're going to switch over to our punch, and we're just going to hit him and kill him. All right, so let's go into the inventory here. First thing I'm going to want to do is he does have a bow. He has a multi-tool. He has a hoodie, which is not in great shape, and he has this. All right, well, I'm going to empty this out because we can take the parts. I still don't have any string. I'd like that at some point. Let's go ahead and go into the crafting menu because I'm going to want to get the water here. And to do that, I'm going to need to do the watering hole. Firm. So now we have all this water. And we're going to start filling up our water bottles. So does this stack here? Doesn't appear it does. Okay, well, we'll do the water that stacks for now. Okay, so we filled up our water bottles with a little bit of water. We could do that again. There's no real reason why not to, because it appears not to take any real action points. So let's go ahead and do that. Firm. Let's go to the inventory yet again. So actually, I'm going to go in anywhere that doesn't have 2 water is now going to have. Oh. For some reason, it's not letting me put the water in those bottles. I will take care of that here in a bit. Sometimes you just gotta have to manhandle it. There we go. So we've got water bottles full of water here. Let's see if it'll let me stack. There we go. So we've got most of the water bottles complete full capacity. We only have one that isn't. So that's pretty good. And otherwise, I'm just going to pick up my spear and we're going to be on our way. Alright, well, this run's starting to look a little bit better. I'm going to have to get some more rest here. It is only morning, but unfortunately, still a spot where we're going to... I actually want to kill this feral dog so we can get some meat. But for now, we're just going to go into the woods. And we're going to try and make ourselves a camp here. So, we've got a lot of crafting things to do. We're going to start off with the fire. So to do that, we're going to do this. Okay, and then we're going to clear this over here. We're going to take our trapping skill. We're going to take this. And we're going to take the twigs. We're going to make ourselves a fire. Put that back over there. We're going to put this there. And we're going to get rid of the twigs. We're going to stoke our fire. Okay. Now we have the real task here, and that is to sterilize as much water as we possibly can. And this is going to be fairly efficient for us. Because we've got a lot of water here. I don't think I want to use all of the water just yet, though, because we have some rags that we're going to want to clean. So, as a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and do the 6 water for now. So, water, 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 all unsterilized. Okay, so confirm, clear, confirm, clear. Okay, so we've done that. Let's go ahead and grab our stack of this. And we have our 1 water somewhere around here that's not sterilized. There we go. Oh, no, that's sterilized. And we did have 1 water off by itself. I guess I'll just take one of these. That doesn't matter. And I'll do the cloth here. So, confirm. Clear. All right, so that's all of our action points. Let's go into our inventory and make sure we pick some of this stuff up. So this is going to go in there. Okay, and we now have 9 clean rags. Then I'm going to drink some of this water. Okay, that's good. Now we're going to take our water bottles and we're going to fill those up. So starting off with the one on the right and moving on to the one on the... a little further to the left. So we've got some sterilized water and we have more water that we can do things with. So let's go ahead and we're not actually at a point where we can rest just yet, but I am going to go ahead and rest and heal. So let's go get our camp situated. So we're going to be in the woods. We're going to put this here and we're just going to rest and heal. We're not going to sleep just yet. Okay, so that was just a little bit of resting that we did there. Now we have action points left. So let's first take a look at our fire. Okay, it's at 60%. That's not too bad. All right, the next thing I'm going to want to do... how's our spear doing? 71%? That's not too bad, considering how all the fighting we've done. Okay, so the next thing we're going to want to do is, outside of boil more water, we're going to want to make ourselves a little bit of a shelter. So we're going to do that now. I don't have any string, but we can make string if we do that. We can do that. We can confirm the long string and clear. I think we need 2, though. Ooh, not the boot. String. Yeah, we need 2 long strings. So what we're going to do is we're going to tear up another clothing item. What clothing item I'm going to tear up, I'm not exactly sure at this moment. We can't tear up rags, can we? I don't think so. Alright, well, I think I'm just going to tear up I don't want to tear up the extra shirts. That's the... Can we do anything with this? Let's clear some items so I make sure that I know what I'm doing here. Oh, we can make a makeshift sack. That would actually probably be better than what we have in our hand. I'm assuming we're making that with the tarp, though. All right, well, I'll have to remember that for the future, that's something I can do. All right, I'm actually at a loss here. I don't want to tear up more clothing, but I think I'm going to have to be able to do what I want to do. So it's unfortunate, but that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to move some of this stuff. I don't need it right now. Put this over here. All right, so I want to confirm that. Put that up there. Put this here. We're going to confirm another long string. And we'll confirm this too. Okay, so we've got a small piece of string and a bunch of long ones. So really what we're looking for is this. So we've got it. Let's confirm. And we're clear. And then finally, we can make ourselves a trap too so that we don't get snuck up on. So we're going to do that with this. I don't think we need a stick, so just stick that over here for now. We do need assorted parts, though, so that's going to be this and this. There we have our noise trap. Okay. I think that's everything we need for our camp. So let's go to the camp screen, put that in there. I'm going to put this here, so we've got some alertness going. Pretty good. And as far as the fire goes, I'm tempted to restoke it. So what I would do to restoke it is I would take the fire, I would bring it down a level, then I'd bring it back up, and then I'd stoke it like that. Then that makes it a higher condition fire. We also get some ashes so we can do things if we want. We're going to go to our camp, and we're going to put the fire in there. All right, so we've got ourselves a nice camp here. We're pretty tired. We might as well try and get our sleep now. We're not particularly well hidden here, but I'm going to try my best to hide our tracks so people don't try and find us. All right, we're going to go ahead and go to sleep now. Oh, as a matter of fact, no, this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed. So in the next video, we'll go ahead and take our little bit of our nap, and we'll continue to do camp things. I might even expend my action points so that we're using all of them before we go to rest. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.